Of tonight's races are expected to be tight. We brought in political analysts to talk with us about what is at stake regarding potential outcomes of every race.
And our Isaac Pedcash is in our alert desk tonight talking to our analysts both on air and online. Right now he's sitting down with Joe Morris from Mercyhurst University. Let's check in with their conversation right now, Isaac.
Yeah, hey, Mike and Eva, good evening. What a great start to the night, bringing in the best. Joe Morris, Mercyhurst University. And Joe, we were talking just a couple of minutes ago off air how important this Oz-Fetterman Senate race really is. Not only may it shift the balance of power in the Senate, but this is a race that we're not normally used to seeing two unlikely candidates getting into this battle.
Yeah, it certainly has been a fascinating race to watch. Across the United States tonight, we have approximately 1/3 of the Senate seats where we have candidates competing against one another for control, ultimately control of the U.S. Senate. The Fetterman-Oz race, though, has been fascinating to watch. We saw Fetterman with an enormous lead just several weeks ago, and since then the race has tightened and they are neck and neck. This is really going to be one to watch.
Now, one of the things we also talked about is the participation of voting. We obviously have a lot of people out tonight at polling places, but Joe, you're confident that this could be a fairly heavy turnout of voter participation tonight. We might see some good numbers around Erie County.
Yeah, I think we will. Every indication is that in these states that are having these really competitive Senate races, voter turnout is up. And there's lots of reasons why that's the case. But in Pennsylvania, given the competitiveness of our Senate race, we're likely to see numbers that maybe even surpass the very high turnout we saw in the last midterm election in 2018.
Now, in your mind, knowing that and knowing how important this Oz-Fetterman race is this the race that so goes this one, so goes the Senate? Do we see a Republican control if Oz wins or a Democrat control if Fetterman wins?
It's very possible that this could be that race. We know that given the fact that we have all of these Senate races going on across the United States right now, really only a handful of them are going to be really important. Pennsylvania is one of those, but we have Nevada, we have Georgia, and a handful of others. So Pennsylvania is definitely going to be one to watch.
All right, Joe Morris and I are going to be on Facebook for the next couple of hours. We'll have more at 5:30. For now, though, at the alert desk, we'll send it back into the studio.